It's been 8 months since a traumatized Boido Cisse last saw her nephew. He left on a migrant boat to Spain through a route locals call the back way. It never reached its destination.
She left me here. She went to back way because of I'm suffering. She did not come back again. So everything I have to do it for myself.
The fishing community of Kartong in the Gambia is left devastated since the departure of that boat. 27 of the 200 passengers on board were young men and women from the village. A few months later, another vessel left the coastal community. Bubakar Baji was one of the migrants. He used his life savings for the trip. Money he said could have helped set up a small business in the Gambia. That money is lost, and he is lucky to be alive.
They kill our Gambian people, a lot of people they killed.
He says the smugglers turned back the boat when some migrants on board threatened to report the murders to the Spanish police when they reached shore. But Sirajalo, who attempted to migrate once but failed, is willing to try again.
I expect to get better life there. Maybe I can offer everything what my kids need, because since I get divorced, the man was not responsible for what he's supposed to do.
The deaths and atrocities at sea are adding pressure on West Africa's ill-equipped and underfunded maritime security agencies. The Gambian Navy says it's deploying the few resources it has, but the challenges continue to grow.
We got information recently that some of these fishing vessels do hoard some of these migrants that wait for the other boats that bring them to a bigger boat and then sail out.
Irregular migration from West Africa into Europe rose by 174% in the first half of 2024, and it looks set to get worse by the end of the year as harsh living conditions push more young men and women to make the dangerous journey across the Atlantic.
Capitalizing on the desperation are smugglers like Mustafa, who shows us the next take-off point of the journey to Europe, taking 200 migrants on wooden boats.
This back way is...
For the back way, what only one person pays in a day is more than what fishing gives in a month.
Partnerships with the European Union had helped stem the tide for a while. With maritime agencies struggling with logistics and the rising poverty, there are concerns even more people will attempt to reach Europe by sea. Ahmed Idris, Jazeera, Kartong, the Gambia.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.